Neighbor say, neighbor, do you got your GED yet? Because y'all gonna have to explain this to some of the people that's listening to my content. Because they ain't got their GED. But back to Elder Martin. Elder Martin was there that night, first night Bush Woods broke into the house. Now, it's good he assisted her, but what you doing there? You supposed to be saved in the ministry, and she wasn't. She was just playing the organ then and being a choir musician. But you was having sex with her when you was in the ministry and you supposed to been saved. That's called fornication. Now, you go look up that word. And you understand the content of that word. And what you ain't know, Elder Edwards, he was screwing on her too the same time as you. And both of y'all supposed to be saved. Now, how am I supposed to respect guys like this in my face, minister to me, and knowing you been screwing on my mama? Come on now. Come on. Let's get real. It don't cost nothing to be real. Okay? Now, like I said, all that tough talk, and he used to always try to scare me when I was little and beat me up. But I was wondering why he didn't do that to Dominic Daddy. When Dominic Daddy used to always talk about him, and I know he heard him in the background because he said it loud enough we can hear him. But then, when he pulled up and seen Dominic Daddy standing on the porch, why you ain't do nothing? He's standing there all the time looking you up and down, telling you he want that smoke. But what you do? You ain't do nothing but, again, play with your clitoris, like you always do. But he'll fight women and children. He did. And when my mama pulled a pistol out on him, when he was beating her, he called the police. And then he used my little brother and sister as a shield. Now, come on now. People, what kind of... Then this is the current pastor in Detroit. Yeah, the pastor in Detroit. Yeah, that's playing with his clitoris. Yeah. And then, last but not least, I told y'all my stepbrother got kidnapped. He didn't even go out to Ohio. They kidnapped him over there somewhere on the west side off Griggs. He didn't even go to Ohio. When he heard about it to find his son, he's sitting around waiting for the police report. Now, what kind of dad and a man is that? I don't need to make no more examples. Okay? These are all facts. And if you want, I'll post the documents. It's public information. Freedom of Information Act.